Happy Monday, gamers! We've played quite a bit of Ghost of Tsushima by now, and we've learned a lot in that time. Mostly because I've died. A lot. So here's a few things we recommend you don't do during your playthrough. Don't forget about the stances. The stances are there for a reason. Use the correct stance against the correct opponent, and your fights won't just be easier, they'll be 1,000 times more satisfying. Don't ignore the colors. Red attacks can't be parried or blocked, so make sure to dodge and feel free to counter. Keep in mind, red attacks hurt. On the other hand, attacks that have a little blue light are meant to be parried, so make sure you make the most of those attacks. Don't think parrying is the only option. One of the reasons I love this game is because of how players can make the game work for them. If you're not a fan of sneaking, feel free to barge in on enemies and take on a horde of Mongols all by yourself. If that's not up your alley, go against the code and assassinate silently. The same goes with fighting. If you're not a fan of parrying, you can learn to dodge and counter attacks, or use the stances to their fullest potential. Take your time and find out what works for you. Don't ignore the birds. Okay, so you've wandered off your path to follow one of these little shits, only for it to disappear through a wall or a cliff. It's annoying, we know, but following the birds is worth it. They'll lead you towards items, hot springs, or serene locations where one can release their inner Shakespeare. Don't play in Japanese. We've said it before and we'll say it again. Although the voice acting is amazing, the lips aren't synced, and the subs aren't always very clear about who is talking. All in all, not really worth it. Don't forget to end suffering. When you see an enemy you just fought still twitching on the ground, it's worth checking out if they're still alive, and if you have the option to end their suffering. Doing so will replenish your resolve and make you feel better about yourself. Don't forget to thank the foxes. The foxes lead you to shrines, which is very nice of them. They didn't have to, but they took the time out of their day to do so anyway. They deserve a thank you. Don't forget to pet the fox to show your appreciation. Don't ignore the side missions. Not every side mission is created equal, we know, and there are some more interesting than others. However, there are plenty of side missions in this game that offer interesting rewards at the very least. Heavenly Strike, for example, is a tale we highly recommend doing early. Ultimately, we are huge fans of Ghost of Tsushima. If you want to hear exactly what we think about the game, check out our Ghost of Tsushima review where we go more in depth about the game and what we liked and didn't like. If you've already played the game, we'd love to hear what you think. Is there anything we've missed? Let us know in the comments below.